Radhe guys, my name is Kumar. You're watching me. Let's start today's video without having any further delay. So basically this video is going to be routine of 7th August 2025 and today is Thursday. So basically in this video I'm gonna share you like what is actually happened in my today's routine video. So without having any further delay, let's start. So basically today first of all I woke up, then after that I washed my mouth, then after that I read quote. What quote I read? That is, power and money are fruits of life. Power and money are fruits of life, but family and friends are roots of life. We can manage without fruits, but can never stand without roots. So this is the quote what I read, right? Then after that I talked to a Rapido customer care number regarding the refund. Basically what is actually happened, I uh, when my sorry, yes, the second semester sole exam was happened. So one day what actually happened, I went from house, right? Basically it is a rented house, so I how can I say my house, right? So I went from this house, then after that I went there, right? So I went to the metro station, then there was so much rush, maybe I think so much crowd in the line of tickets. So I thought that I should purchase via online mode. So I purchased from Rapido, right? So basically what is actually happened, my transaction was failed, right? And the refund also not happened. I again booked, then that was success. But the first what I had booked, that refund amount not received to us. So I talked regarding this. So then after that I talked to my mother, then after that I studied, and at the time of evening I ate food, and after that I went for the sleep. So basically guys, this is the thing what has actually happened in my today's routine video. I hope you have really understood this video. If you have really understood this, then kindly please like it, because whenever you like some videos, it really motivates me and encourages me to upload more and more videos at a very continuous manner. So this is all guys what is actually happened. Now I'm gonna revise the taxation subject. So the next part is about the other employees notes. So basically we have a I already discussed about the rates of tax. So now I'm gonna discuss about the notes regarding the perquisite value of furnished RFA. So right, so I discussed about the unfurnished, right? So right, perquisite value of furnished RFA, perquisite value of unfurnished RFA plus perquisite value of furniture. So that will be counted. Furniture owned by, so in furniture, that is furniture owned by employer, 10% of the original cost. Furniture hired by the employer, rent paid, charges, lease, right? So this is the thing what is actually I want to say to you, right? Now salary, how can it be counted? That is basic plus DA plus basic plus DA or DP, which is part of retirement benefit, plus bonus plus commission plus fees plus taxable allowances plus any monetary payments plus termination benefits like VRS, pension, LF, etc. Right? Now exemption for 90 days for two houses in case of transfer only. So for 90 days, perquisite value which is lower of both the house. For more than 90 days, aggregate of perquisite value of both the houses. When the same accommodation is continued for the same employee in the subsequent year, valuation must be restricted according to CII. Now, so this is all about the rent-free accommodation. Let's revise once again the rent-free accommodation, which furnished as well as unfurnished, right? So just a second. Yes. Now the employees categorized in two categories. For the first categories, maybe I think so the first categories is government employees. For them it is calculated as per the license fees and it will be given in the question. And the second is other employees. Other employees is also categorized in between the two parts. That is, the first employee is the one where the accommodation is owned by employer, and the second is accommodation is hired by an employer. In case of accommodation is owned by an employer, then if their around area the population is more than 40 lakhs, then 10% of salary will be counted. If population is between 15 lakhs to 40 lakhs, then 7.5% of salary. If population is less than 15 lakh, then that will be 5% of salary, right? Now next part is when accommodation is hired by an employer, then perquisite is lower of following: rent paid by employer or 10% of salary, right? So accommodation owned by employer, that will be gardener's salary and maintenance is not taxable, right? So this is the thing what actually I want to talk about, right? Now, notes: perquisite value of furnished RFA, rent free accommodation. Now in case of furnished, right? In case of furnished, then the perquisite value. Firstly, perquisite value. How can we find the perquisite value, right? Perquisite value of unfurnished RFA plus perquisite value of furniture, right? So we have to add perquisite value of unfurnished RFA plus perquisite value of furniture. Then the perquisite value of furniture will be calculated as when furniture owned by employer, then that will be 10% of the original cost. If furniture hired by employer, then that will be rent paid oblique charges oblique lease, right? So this is the thing what actually I want to talk about. Then what is salary? Salary include basic salary plus a DA or DP, which is part of retirement benefits, plus commission, fees, bonus, right? Then taxable allowances, then any monetary payments plus termination benefits like VRS, pension, LF, etc., right? Now exemption for 90 days for two houses. So okay, in case of transfer, only in case of transfer, if for 90 days perquisite value which is lower of both the house, for more than 90 days aggregate of perquisite value of both the houses, simple. Which is lower. Where's my pen? Which is lower, aggregate. Okay, so this is all what is actually happened. Now when the same accommodation is continued for the same employee in the subsequent year, valuation must be restricted according to CII. When the same accommodation is continued for the same employee in the subsequent year, valuation must be restricted according to CII. Okay, now the accommodation in hotel. Now accommodation in a hotel, right? So for both government and non-government employees, what the accommodation will be provided. So value of perquisite should be lower of the following. How value of perquisite will be counted? Should be lower of the following: 24% of salary or actual charges paid to hotel. Minimum of the following shall be perquisite, right? Now the first point is nothing is taxable if the accommodation is provided for up to 15 days on transfer of employees from one place to another. Salary includes all the elements as included while calculating RFA. Salary includes all the elements as included while calculating RFA, rent free accommodation. So this is all, guys, what is actually till yet happen. Let's revise again. Accommodation to hotel, this is applicable for both government and non-government employees, and value of perquisite will be counted minimum of the following two. The first is 24% of salary, and second is what? Second is actual charges paid to hotel, right? Actual charges paid to hotel. Minimum of the following will be counted as perquisite value of accommodation in hotel. Now nothing is taxable if the accommodation is provided for up to 15 days on transfer of employees from one place to another, right? And salary includes all the elements as included while calculating RFA. So this is all guys what is actually I want to discuss it about. So basically by this video between the yesterday's video and today's video, I have completed two accommodation, that is rent-free accommodation and accommodation in hotel. So this is all guys what is actually happened. I think it is all enough for today guys, so let's end the video guys. See you, bye bye.